Have you ever witnessed a cat tumbling through the air and somehow landing gracefully on its feet? It's a move so impressive that it often leaves us in awe and questioning how they do it. Follow us for more feline stories. This incredible skill is known as the righting reflex, a fascinating phenomenon that has captured the attention of scientists and cat lovers alike. But what exactly is the righting reflex, and how do cats manage to perform this astonishing act? In simple terms, the righting reflex is the ability of a cat to right itself mid-fall, ensuring it lands on its feet. This skill is so natural that it almost seems instinctual, and it develops very early in a kitten's life, around 3 to 4 weeks old. At first, kittens are clumsy and often tumble over when they try to move, but by the time they're 7 weeks old, they start to right themselves when falling. The righting reflex involves a series of complex actions that are deeply rooted in a cat's physiology and evolutionary adaptations. The process starts the moment a cat begins to fall. When the cat feels itself starting to descend, its body immediately begins to twist. The first part of the body to move is the head. As the cat's head turns, the rest of its body follows in a graceful, coordinated fashion. This twisting movement is possible thanks to a cat's extremely flexible spine, which allows for significant rotation. Unlike humans, whose spines are rigid, a cat's spine is highly flexible and made up of many small vertebrae. This flexibility is crucial because it allows cats to rotate their bodies without losing control or stability. As the cat's head turns, the body continues to rotate in mid-air, and this motion is what enables the cat to land on its feet. Another key factor in the righting reflex is the cat's inner ear, which contains the vestibular system responsible for balance. This system sends signals to the brain about the cat's position in space, helping the animal make adjustments to its body while falling. The vestibular system works in conjunction with the cat's other senses, including vision, which helps it determine its orientation during a fall. This combination of balance and vision gives cats a remarkable ability to adjust their body position with incredible precision. The righting reflex doesn't require conscious thought or decision-making. It's an automatic, instinctive response to falling. This reflex is hardwired into a cat's genetics and develops early in life, meaning kittens don't need to practice or learn how to right themselves. They just do it. As the reflex kicks in, the cat first rotates its front legs, then its back legs, followed by its tail, all in a seamless, coordinated movement. The order of these movements is crucial. Each part of the body has a role to play in the rotation and stabilization process. While it may seem like a simple act of flipping in the air, the entire process involves a complex sequence of motions that must occur in perfect timing. The righting reflex doesn't just help cats survive falls, it also aids in their overall agility, which is vital for hunting and navigating difficult terrain. Cats are natural predators, and being able to land on their feet gives them an advantage when stalking prey or escaping from danger. But despite this remarkable ability, cats can still experience injuries when falling from significant heights, especially if they don't have enough time to adjust their body properly. When a cat falls from a great height, it has more time to position itself for a safe landing, but this ability is not foolproof. In fact, scientists have found that cats can survive falls from great distances better than many other animals. But even with their righting reflex, cats are not immune to injury, and falls from lower heights can be just as dangerous as those from greater distances. At heights of about 30 feet or higher, cats are more likely to survive with fewer injuries due to the increased time they have to twist and prepare for landing. However, at lower heights, cats may not have enough time to fully rotate their bodies, and this increases the risk of injury. Interestingly, cats have something called the righting reflex window. This refers to the height range in which their reflex is most effective. If they fall from a height of about 30 to 50 centimeters, they usually don't have enough time to adjust, and the reflex is less successful. When falling from higher distances, however, they have more time to twist, adjust, and spread their limbs to slow down the descent. One important aspect of the righting reflex is how cats adjust their limbs and body position during the fall to slow their descent. Just before they hit the ground, cats spread their limbs wide apart, almost like a parachute, which increases their surface area. This helps slow their fall and reduces the force of impact when they land. This slowing of the fall is part of what's known as terminal velocity, the constant speed at which an object in freefall stops accelerating. At this slower speed, cats have a much better chance of landing safely and avoiding injury. But even if a cat does land on its feet, it doesn't just rely on the righting reflex to survive the impact. Cats have strong muscles and tendons in their legs that allow them to absorb the shock of landing. When a cat lands, it typically bends its knees and spreads its legs to distribute the impact evenly, reducing the chance of injury. This is why cats are often able to land gracefully, even when they fall from considerable heights. Interestingly, scientists have found that cats' low body weight helps them in falls as well. Cats are relatively light compared to their size, which means they experience less force during a fall. This lower body mass reduces the stress placed on their bodies, helping them land with less damage. It's also one of the reasons cats are able to survive falls from greater heights better than most other animals. In fact, cats are known to survive falls from multiple stories high, sometimes even from skyscrapers, without serious injury. This phenomenon has been dubbed high-rise syndrome, and it refers to cats that fall from tall buildings and survive due to their ability to right themselves mid-air. What's even more remarkable is that cats who fall from higher places often sustain fewer injuries than those who fall from lower distances. It seems counterintuitive, but this is because cats have more time to twist and spread their bodies to reduce the speed of their fall. Despite these amazing feats, there are still some situations where a cat can get injured, especially if it falls at an awkward angle. If a cat falls too fast or doesn't have enough time to adjust its body properly, it could still break bones or experience other injuries. However, the righting reflex dramatically reduces the chances of such injuries and plays a significant role in their survival. Aside from their ability to land on their feet, cats also have a remarkable level of control over their movement, especially when jumping or climbing. Cats are skilled at navigating challenging environments, such as trees, rooftops, or cliffs, and their righting reflex is crucial in these situations. This level of agility and control makes cats some of the most versatile animals in the wild. One of the most fascinating aspects of the righting reflex is its evolutionary importance. It's believed that this reflex developed as a survival mechanism, helping cats avoid injury when hunting or escaping predators in the wild. Over millions of years, this ability has been honed and refined, making it an essential part of a cat's biological makeup. The righting reflex not only helps cats survive falls, but also gives them an edge when they're hunting prey in difficult or elevated positions. In fact, a cat's ability to leap, climb, and land safely is essential to its role as a predator, and it plays a key role in the cat's evolutionary success. The righting reflex also serves as a great example of how evolution works in favor of survival. Through trial and error over time, cats that were better at landing on their feet likely had a better chance of surviving and passing on their genes. This is why the reflex is so prevalent in cats, as it has been a vital adaptation for survival in their natural habitats. In conclusion, the science behind the righting reflex is a stunning demonstration of biological engineering at work. Cats' ability to land on their feet is not just a random trait, but the result of millions of years of evolution and adaptation. Their flexible spine, specialized vestibular system, and finely tuned reflexes allow them to perform one of the most impressive feats in the animal kingdom. And next time you see a cat land gracefully after a fall, just remember, it's not magic, it's science at its best.